Hi, it's Vicky, and I'm Hank, and we are the Tutted Tundens. Like and subscribe. Okay, so today in old news. Today. Well, not today. Okay, sometime this week. Okay. I gotta say, a resident got evicted. A resident got evicted. Well, what are you talking about? Yeah, what happens when you don't pay rent? You know, you get evicted? Exactly. So the resident got evicted. It found itself stuck in a fireplace, yes, in the chimney. How did a resident get stuck in the chimney? Well, the resident was an opossum. An opossum? Yeah. See, it mistook the chimney for a tree hollow, and it started building its nest in there, and it got stuck. Oh, so the officers had to come and rescue it, and they sent it on its merry way after it got evicted. No, they rescued it. It wasn't evicted. Listen, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, Hank, Vicky, do you have a second story? I do. Okay, so anyway, his name is Phoenix Newsom. Phoenix Newsom? No. Phoenix Norwood. Phoenix Norwood. That's it. Norwood. Okay, yeah. Anyway, he was fishing in Washington, D.C. I didn't know there was a lot of fishing in Washington, D.C. Well, yeah, there usually isn't. Not for this kind of creature. What kind of creature are you talking about? An alligator, not another alligator. Yo. Anyway, he was a 4-foot juvenile alligator who was found in Washington, D.C. Yes, in the wharf. Anyway, he took this toll and a net and he trapped the alligator. Now, it wasn't easy to do. He had to try a couple of times, but he was able to get the alligator, and then he kept it trapped in the net until the officers came and just relocated it. To where? Well, they don't know yet. They have to find it a new home because you know what? It's not illegal to keep legal to keep an alligator in D.C. or Virginia or in Maryland. So don't do it. So you think that somebody like released it? I think so. When it got large and they couldn't take care of it. That's horrible. Exactly. Anyway, so odd, huh? Yeah, and true. And we'll see you later. Oh, it is destiny with reality. And I gotta say this Real Housewives of Orange County went really fast for me this episode. Yeah, it did. What were you gonna say? It did? I was saying it finally did. Oh, have you been bored? I've been bored, but it's been a lot of the same. Right? So this time it was really good because, listen, I am so proud of Shannon, the door, because she is really, she is standing up for herself this time. She's not letting Turner in. And you know what? After sees all the confessionals, she is going to say, snort on me. I did not let that little thing in. Now, no. It's like a spider waiting to attack. And that's what Tara is. I get it. You really, I know. No, and she's not letting it happen. No, because, okay, so they're still at their different slumber parties. And so, woo, did you? It was so funny. Emily and Heather were just coming after Gretchen with all these questions about Slade. Is he paying these bills? How's he paying the bills? It was like it's very personal, very personal. Yeah, and Gretchen, well, she obfuscated that. Yeah, she didn't really answer. No. And what made me go like, Slade doesn't contribute anything. That's what I thought too. Like he's a kit man. Which is gross. Slade's always been kind of gross. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Anywho. So anyway, I just wanted to say, once again, proud of Shannon for standing up to Tara because Tara was like trying to pretend empathy. She's very hard at having empathy, you know that. Anyway, so Shannon's talking because they're like, "Oh, you're drinking, are you fine?" And then Tanner says something about Shannon's dad and that he was a drinker. Now, that is something private that Shannon shared with Tanner, and it should never have been released. And, Shannon, shut that down. Oh, and well, she should have. You talk about my dad, and I'm going to come after you, too. What? And Tanner's like, well, I cannot say anything. I can't believe it. But you know what you're doing, Tanner. And Jennifer, she called it out. She said, I know what Tanner's doing. She's letting that out there, and letting everybody know and she, doing it in the guise of sympathy. And we all have your number, Tara. We do. We know what you're all about. So, yeah, that was kind of gross, but I don't think they're gonna reunite anytime soon. Well, only for the reunion. Yeah, but as friends, no, I think that ship's has sailed. Yeah, like I said, listen to the confessionals. Tamara is no. Shannon and her are not ever going to be friends again. I agree with that. And anyway, so whew, I'm glad for Jennifer. She's been calling a lot out. She's starting to really stand up for herself and not let people just like walk all over her. I agree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And anyway, it's like seeing two trips though. I think all of the ladies should take trips together, you know. And oh, gotta say this, Katie has taken some time off of the episodes. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be in this season anymore. No, it doesn't sound that way. And she wants to come back on other seasons, but I don't think it's gonna work for her. I don't either. I think the faction or something, whatever. She kind of did herself in. She did. She talked too much. You know, you could stir the pot, but when you really step in it and you lie this much, no, not going to work. No. So I think Katie is done. I think so too. And well, so anyway, we're going to see what happens next week because I guess Gretchen and Slade let out some stuff about Tanner, some rumors. They're going on rumors and nastiness. Called Akron, Salt Lake City. Yeah, what Meredith said. But yeah, they about like Tamara having this affair and stuff. Like anyway, it was a thing. And Gretchen's like, please don't tell her. Please don't tell Tanner. But you're not really going to. Of course you're going to. So that's going to come up next episode. Oh yes. But anyway, so that's just a little short recap on Real Housewives of Orange County, and we'll see you later. It is tonality with must see. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Stinker. I can't believe we're reviewing this. Well, we have to because it is very popular on Netflix, so we're going to review it. All right, let's just say it's the wrong source. Okay, I was going to say that. Well, I said it first. Okay, well, tell them about it. Not good. No, no, actually, you thought it was not good, but I actually thought it was cute. Well, why did you say it? No, 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 no. It was predictable. It was cute. No, it was predictable, predictably cute. You couldn't tell how it was going to end. Oh, I could tell how it was going to end, but I still liked it. Sometimes I like a cheesy movie. It was just too cheesy. Really, you think so? Yeah, yeah. But you know, there were some outstanding performances. Yes, 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 yes. There were Yvonne Orji, I think that's how you say her name, and Frances Fisher. They were very good, but they kind of stood out because like everything else was very cheesy, but their acting didn't kind of fit the cheese, if you know what I mean. Exactly. I agree with you on there. I do, I do, I do. Yeah, I mean, their acting was a little more elevated. I'm not saying the other people acted horribly. It was just they acted a little over the top because it was an over the top kind of film. Exactly. You know, kind of like a spoof on romance things like the Dutchler and stuff. And I think that's why I liked it. Well, I don't like those things. That's why you did not like it. I guess not, but yeah, it was just. I mean, the whole premise. Thought she was going to go to Paris because she wanted to study in art school. She ends up going to the wrong Terrace, Texas. You know what I found out today? What? There is also Terrace, California. How is there so many Parises? I do not know. But you might watch out because you might end up in the wrong Terrace. Do you think it's a must see? If you like a bunch of cheese, and so on with the cheese, you're going to need a lot of wine for this one. But if you like a lot of cheese, yes, then it's must see. If you don't like a lot of cheese, do not see it. Not a must see. Well, Hildy, it is Narita News with trending news reviews. And I gotta say, it's been very hard lately. I know, doing trending news, right? Because it's such a serious moment, and you know, you have to do trending news, but I'm gonna lighten it up. Lighten it up. Woohoo! You know how I'm gonna do it? Why? You know what's trending out there? What? Love. What do you mean by that? Love is trending. Love is trending? Yes, yes, yes. If you look around, people are coming together, and it's like one song singing out, saying, you know what? Unity, love, that's the spirit. And I think more people are getting on board with that. Well, that'd be great if that really is trending. It really is trending. I have my moose ears and antlers to the ground, and that's what I'm saying. Wow, Marty, isn't it like something to look towards? I think it's something to look towards. I almost said look to, but I said towards. You did. See, you're laughing. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Marty. See, love makes everything shiny and bright, and love is love, and a smile is a smile, and happiness is happiness. And try stirring that in the pot. Spread it out so that everybody can eat it, and it'll be a lovely thing. I agree, Marty.